Parked in red, getting full of fade right now. You not into business, probably best to pipe down. Parked in red, getting full of fade right now. You not into business, probably best to pipe down.
So this is Midwest Connect number 1. I don't like that. I'm gonna do that again. All right, this is the Parks and Rec podcast in collaboration with Midwest Connect, and today I have some homies. Introduce yourself, homies. Who are you guys?
I'm Gerard.
Just J-Rod?
Gerard, yeah. How y'all doing?
I'm good. My name is Seal Messi. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
And what do you guys do? Tell me a little bit about yourselves for the people that don't know.
I'm gonna let Seal go first.
Well, I'm an artist. I'm a producer. A mentor. I teach audio engineering and songwriting to youth. Yeah.
Gotta love the kids.
You know, you do. They're pretty
What about
awesome.
you,
They're the
J-Rod?
future.
Oh man, I'm also an artist. I do a lot of shit, man. I do stand up, poet. I act a little bit, man. Host, rapper, entrepreneur, philanthropist. Everything else that they say in balloon pop. Man, I just be out here grinding, hustling, doing as much as I can. I also work for E-Show. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to the Stain Gang. All right.
Gang. Hey, so what this shit really is about is just a place for us to talk about local artistry, things that are going on, current events, music industry shit, and whatever the fuck we feel like. Y'all came here, y'all tuning in, so listen to us talk. That's the deal right there. All right.
I like that.
So my first thing, topic of conversation is imposter syndrome. I think I deal with it a little bit. For those of y'all that don't know, imposter syndrome is just feeling like you don't belong, feeling like you're not good enough, even if you do have the credentials. But yeah, a lot of us artists go through it, I think. I know I go through it for damn sure. How about y'all? How y'all feel about it?
Oh man, I go through it every now and again. I feel like every artist do in some way, shape, or form. We don't realize it, but we do. We call it keeping up with the Joneses. You see somebody doing something, moving and shaking, and feel like you got to be doing the same. So when somebody be like, "What you up to?" It's like, "Oh, nigga, I got 5 businesses on the way. I'm just waiting for the LLCs to pop up and shit. My mama just got a mansion. I just help put on." And you lying through your teeth trying to keep up, but it's like you don't have to do that. You could also just be where you at and grow. And I feel like we need to understand that as well.
I agree.
Factual.
I agree for damn sure.
I think I suffer from imposter syndrome. I think that as a black man especially, there are certain moments where I feel like I'm either right underneath par, you know what I'm saying? Not always subpar, and I know that may sound slightly weird, but it's like right there.
Just below par.
Every time I feel right there,
Yeah.
I feel like I slide back a few steps, whether that be skill, artistry, focus, organization, you know what I'm saying, whatever that may be. Even when I have a good week, it's almost like I prepare for the next bad week more than I celebrate the achievement.
Yeah,
you know?
I definitely feel that. And for me myself, like, just dealing with the fact of social media. Social media is the fucking devil. Yeah. The fucking devil. We should have like a seance on social media. Nah, but for sure, like, just seeing everybody else do things that you might want to do. And even though you got your own memories and your own moments that like showcase the fact that you built for this shit, you still kind of be like, damn, I kind of want that though. Or damn, like that'd be nice. What if I did that? You feel me? I try to not let that shit turn into envy or any type of like negative emotion. I feel like the times where I'm thinking it's gonna turn into envy, I would just like the post. Or I'll just comment, because really what that's saying to me is that, damn, I really do like what's going on. I'm just mad I didn't have it. You know what I mean? Which is not a great reason to be mad about some shit.
Right.
I want to relate this to something that I seen recently. and it's really about Sean Kingston. Y'all,
With him and his mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it turns
I don't
out
know everything,
this nigga
but
Sean Kingston was a scammer boy. He was just like buying jewelry, fucking sending checks in, all 7 of them bouncing. Niggas trying to repossess his shit. Like it's been going on, I guess, for a while. And I think of him when I think of imposter syndrome, like negatively, trying to keep up that image. I'm kind of thinking of Sean Kingston right now. Have y'all seen that story?
I saw a little bit of it. I seen them leaving court together, and it didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a couple of trap rappers out here. You have rappers who actually literally rap about how to scam. Man. And then you have like suicidal when I say
Suicidal.
right? And he's getting arrested, not just arrested with his mom.
Which is wild.
And
talk about son and mother dating, like bonding time, going to the jail.
I just feel like maybe he just he wasn't feeling himself on, because I ain't heard a Sean Kingston song in a minute.
Shit.
So like maybe that wasn't moving. I mean, Fetty Wap too though. Yeah. The same thing happened with Fetty Wap, and he admitted that his money was going down. Yeah. And then you look next, and he got arrested for very illegal things.
Fetty Wap say? Fetty Wap said, "I used to make $50K or something like that every show or every outing."
I think it was more than that.
I started making $40K, $45K or something like that.
And then he kept going down every time. Yep, he said it was 2017.
That nigga do what rappers say all the time though. If the rapping ain't work, I'm going back to trapping. That nigga actually did it.
He did. And he also said that his daughter said his music was bad now.
Damn.
He said that he played a newer song for his daughter, and she was like, "No."
That's your seed.
And he's like, "Got it. I'm not him anymore."
I'm not him anymore. The moment you realize you're not him anymore, that's just such a sad moment.
Especially if your daughter tells you.
So then my question becomes, with imposter syndrome, your daughter telling you your shit ain't nothing, and you still want to be the nigga from 2015. Like, you still want to be that. So it's like, just to give perspective, because I like to look at things from different views, from all views if I can. Mm-hmm. Is that imposter syndrome, because we all know it's a bad thing, and it's all something that we want to hopefully check before it becomes too much. Mm-hmm. But in that moment, I think it's pretty justifiable why imposter syndrome would hit a person so hard when you know the heights of the heights. You've gone to like fucking some place in goddamn Europe that nobody knows about, and they all know your song, and then for your daughter to be like, that ain't it.
And that's a real thing.
That hurts.
That's a real thing. It's like when motherfuckers say they got addicted to the lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you used to living life a certain way, and the moment you not him and you can't afford that lifestyle, no, what lengths would you go to maintain that form of life? That comfortable
you either become Cash Out or you become Ace Hood. You understand? And Ace Hood made do.
Hell yeah.
And he has a partner who helped him through it. But like Cash Out was on some, other. It hit him hard. Yeah. And I think Cash Out had less popular songs than Ace Hood did.
He did.
You feel me? Did. And Fetty Wap had probably more popular songs than both of them.
He went on a whole run, and what was that, 2016?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, 1738 everywhere.
Trap Queen started it.
Man, I mean, then he rapped the same lyrics in about 3 other songs. But yes,
he was on his The Game shit. What is it?
Red Rose, White Ceilings.
Yo, at least he was self-aware enough. But the game, shout out the game. The game is crazy, bro.
It's only because he'd be like, hold on, let me think of something. Red Rose, White Ceilings.
Like, don't think about it. Just do the
Red Rose, White Ceilings.
At this point, start your verses like, y'all know what y'all here for.
Y'all know. Now, what would surprise me is if he led us on with that statement, like he didn't say it, like y'all know what I'm about to say, and then rhymed what would have been there. Like I probably would have been a little bit more impressed.
Why?
Talking about LA artists, right? The Super Bowl. I'm not finna throw J-Rod under the bus, but I'm finna throw J-Rod under the bus just a little bit.
Bro.
We not gonna jump you, I promise.
Man,
we not,
I said what I said.
we
Y'all hear what I'm
talked-
saying.
Okay. I'm gonna let you explain your point.
So I was watching The Company Man, and he had a statement where he said, I don't think J. Cole has enough hits to do the Super Bowl. And as the Chicago nigga I am, I took it personally. I'm a J. Cole fan, man. I've been a J. Cole fan. This has nothing to do with J. Cole versus Kendrick. He did it, whatever. It's all about, honestly, the mindset of people who think that he can't do the Super Bowl. I already know what they're about to say, so I'm not going to step on a rebuttal. But I feel like in today's climate, with Kendrick Lamar doing GNX at the Super Bowl, with people like Dr. Dre coming out and doing stuff like that, even though white people do know Dr. Dre a little bit more than they do Kendrick Lamar for sure, I feel like that Kendrick Lamar performance opened up for people to just say, hey, I'm going to do what I do on this stage and this platform and make it mine. Does it have to be some shit that everybody sing along to at the stadium? For the Super Bowl? Hell no. They just want to see glitz and glamour and some fireworks anyway.
What 5 J. Cole songs would you want to see fireworks
5
to?
of them.
5 of them.
5 fireworks J. Cole songs.
First of all, what we not going to do is put fireworks on each of his niggas.
I'm just saying. Said.
All right, no. I'm saying. You know how fireworks. You know how pyro works. And you put some in the beginning of the performance. Put some at the end of the performance. I think the end of the performance, you're definitely doing something like No Role Models. By the end of the performance, I think that's a song that everybody kind of knows. Even older white people might have heard that on a Netflix show. You know what I mean?
Angry Birds.
They might have heard that on a Netflix show once. You know, hear that these white women. But what I am saying though is that all right, cool. If you need 5, so let's say No Role Models.
Okay.
Fuck it. Let's bring TLC out. We black. Quick and Smile.
Okay.
Let's say he does maybe one of the songs. Now, if you're saying pure J. Cole songs, I could do pure J. Cole songs too. But I feel like this is a time where he would want to bring out some Dreamville motherfuckers as well. So I could see an Ari Lennox. Well, she ain't even on Dreamville no more. Fuck it. Shit. But shit, JID for sure.
Right now.
JID for sure. I feel like Boss gotta. Nah, I ain't respect to Boss. I don't know if he has the catalog that'll make everybody say, whoa, what the fuck? But I think J. Cole and JID for sure. I think if you want to just do J. Cole by himself, you could also throw in Get Off My Dick.
Okay.
That's a
3,
good one.
Right?
Just to do 2 more and just to not do everything from 2014 Forest
It
Hills
wasn't
Drive.
nothing like that first time.
I was thinking that, but I don't want to do a full 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Like, in a full melody of like 10 songs, yeah, you would throw that in there too. But I'm just thinking of songs outside of that album.
Yeah, no, I was joking. I wouldn't want to hear that at a football game.
At a football game, you know, like I ain't trying to hit nobody lose their virginity at all. Not even in rapping. I like the song, but it's very skippable for me because I ain't trying to hit that shit.
For sure.
Anyway, if I had to go back to like, we could do Workout.
Yeah,
that would be dope. And just to top it off and get something back from Born Sinner, we could do. No, you can't. I was gonna say you could.
What, Vilmatic?
I was gonna say you could start off with Vilmatic, and then I thought about all the lyrics in that. You cannot do Vilmatic at all.
2025.
Yeah, you can't do Vilmatic at all.
You see, I guess maybe my thing is I try to look at it as the perspective of a football player. Would J. Cole turn me up halftime? I'm losing. I'm down by 35.
You'd be surprised.
J. Cole's not.
I'm down by 35.
You'd
Can't
be
get enough.
surprised.
Can't get enough.
It's like it's
get
crazy
enough.
because y'all pulling from his old catalog so much when y'all talking. And don't get me wrong, I am a J. Cole fan. J. Cole got me through college.
I got
little
a
college
rebuttal for that, too.
I did do, but J. Cole got me through college.
Right.
And he definitely was an impactful influence in my rap career.
I agree.
But J. Cole is not a stadium artist. He is not a stadium artist. He hasn't. Okay, so when I think of 2 like just criteria that I feel like you got to live by or have that in order to be a Super Bowl artist, you got to have the creativity And you also gotta have the consistency and creativity. So it's 3 C's. But the consistency, the creativity, and like he don't have the content or the context. Like he don't set up stories. That's not a J. Cole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Look,
neighbors.
man.
Neighbors.
Look, bro. I don't know where all this motherfucking niggas gotta now fucking write the Bible on the fucking Super Bowl. All right, nigga, do we have this same
Bible.
criteria for goddamn Bruce Springsteen when that nigga just come out and sing "Born in the USA" and all these white people clapping on the motherfucking the 1 and the 3? No, we don't have that for them. And also, if it's fucking, I'm down fucking 24 points. And it's the third quarter coming up. Do you really think Bruce Springsteen is going to hype my black ass up, which is more than 80% of the NFL?
No, but I have.
I think that would cheer me
No,
up more
but
than
if Travis Kelce is
Rolling
on my
Stones.
team, and Taylor Swift is turning the audience and Bruce Springsteen is playing, all the white people on the team are finna get way higher stats than they did in the first half.
Right. All three of those impactful and offensive players, Travis Kelce and maybe one other white dude.
And I don't even watch football. I'm just saying, it's just like I don't see it. Maybe you could be right, and he could do it, and it'd be amazing. But I don't. I'm not wishing for it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, to be honest, it just hasn't been shown. Like, my thing is, proof will, like, just override everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. If this nigga proved that he can have a compelling when's the last time you made a or seen a J. Cole performance that was just like, damn, that was a great performance?
I think he gives pretty compelling shows. I just don't know if it's like, it's concert worthy.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Super
it's
Bowl.
like Super Bowl
It's not.
feeling.
And I love J. Cole.
I don't know, man. I think it truly bases itself off of performance and how it's done. You can't say the same about Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick Lamar, he has done theatrics in his shows. He's been doing theatrics in his shows, and I get that. But I also feel like if this is the Super Bowl, you'd want to hype shit up a little bit anyway. Right. For instance, Dr. Dre, he didn't do any theatrics really with his. Kendrick did some with his part of the performance, which was dope. But for the most part, it was Dr. Dre standing there saying "Hell yeah," and fucking Snoop Dogg doing his fucking thing.
Though. It was,
and yeah, it was definitely light in the features, but there wasn't a lot of theatrics going on besides like maybe 50 Cent doing the upside down thing, which was dope. But like outside of that, it was just them kind of standing and rapping, doing their thing and enjoying their thing.
Aftermath and Death Row, though, it had like a
that
historical
story,
staple, and then the generations. It's like J. Cole.
It's got to be.
No,
either.
and I'm not saying J. Cole can just stand there and rap and just do that. I feel like he should bring some type of theatrics into his show. I'm just saying you're acting like it can't be done.
No, it can be. I said you could be right. I just don't envision it now.
I can't see.
And
it
if
right
it happens,
now.
I'll shut the hell up.
I agree.
I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't even think J. Cole wants to do the fucking Super Bowl.
Dang, you just kind of shot yourself in the foot.
No, it's not even to shoot myself in the foot. It's seeing reality. If somebody if he was asked to do the Super Bowl, he might do it. But I also feel like he probably.
Do you want to see Drake do the Super Bowl?
It will probably go off
again.
better.
I feel like he could if he wanted to, for sure.
He could. I think he got enough hits to make. Because that's another thing about J. Cole. I'm pretty sure J. Cole is on our radar, but like to the average, not Black American. You know what I mean?
But neither is Kendrick.
What a freak the function.
Kendrick probably is more now than J. Cole.
But I feel like it was because of not all because of the Super Bowl performance. Of course, he's had other instances in which he should have crossed over numerous times before. But also, again, I work with a lot of white women and a lot of white people. And I remember going into their meetings and everyone, again, just like they do every year for every Super Bowl performance. Hey, did you guys see the Super Bowl? How'd you guys feel about it? This performance is that. Literally, they ended the meeting like, well, I didn't hear Kendrick's album, but I'm going to listen to it now. And I feel like that in itself shows why I feel somebody like J. Cole could do it. They also didn't know who the fuck Kendrick was. They might have heard a song or two, but they didn't know it was him until they saw the performance. I'm like, oh, he is a great performer.
I understand that. I think when it comes to accolades, I think that's probably where that crossover would have been, in my opinion. Like, Kendrick won Pulitzer Prize. He's done the songs with Taylor Swift that went, the Bad Blood, the fucking Radioactive, all that type of shit. Made statements at the Grammys and stuff like that. Like, his name, I feel like, is still more of a hot topic whether it's steeped in controversy or like people are pushed like propping him up to be like some type of, you know, rap messiah, it's always been in the rap radar, regardless of him being here or not, or him making a lackluster, some people say lackluster project. I think Mr. Morale is a good project. No, I'm gonna say Mr. Morale. I think GNX is also a good project. I
love
do
both.
think that it's probably not his best project, but I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I wasn't fucking playing it every day.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed GNX. I thought it was not one of his best, but also when you put you put, like Kendrick has a different level of what your best is. I think GNX is better than most of what I heard that year, but also it wasn't his best in his catalog, but it was extremely enjoyable. I enjoyed how West Coast that shit was. I enjoyed that it was a different sound than everything else I heard at the time.
I've been waiting for him to be West Coast, more West Coast.
Also, shout out Peso. That nigga stole the show with that verse. I ain't
Peso
gonna lie.
on the titular track.
Yeah, boy, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga verse was cold.
I'm gonna say this to tie it back. I think what it really comes to at the end of the day with this whole thing is that Kendrick had the perfect story. He had the whole year to have this rollout. It wouldn't have been the same if he didn't have the whole Drake and like the whole Drake saga. I'm not saying Drake is responsible for his blow up, but that whole story was just so captivating and polarizing that everybody had to pay attention. You know what I mean? So for you to have this whole story and then have the Super Bowl performance, to me, that was his final chapter. You know what I mean? He had already told the whole story. And that's maybe if J. Cole would have had the same year, it would have been a little different because he was killing features beforehand. But J. Cole doesn't have just those standalone songs to me. Like, I don't know. I think you could rock out to a Humble. You could rock out to a Mad City. You could rock out to
DNA.
Yeah, DNA. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a J. Cole song, and I don't want to keep kicking a dead horse with my responses, but I can't think of a J. Cole song that I'm just gonna be like, oh damn, this shit is lit. You feel me? Like, I don't see it. Maybe Get Off My Dick. Maybe Get Off My Dick is the only one, but it's the third verse of Get Off My Dick.
I get that. I mean, you could also, if you really want, you could also throw in, like, again, I don't want to make this a 2014 Forest Hills Drive ass melody, but you could also do what's that joint? Nigga, why you acting like a hoe?
Yeah.
Or if I'm a right.
Fire Squad.
Yeah, Fire Squad. There we go.
I was thinking
I think
about
Fire
that.
Squad is also a hype track.
Niggas don't know that song, though. Like the Super Bowl niggas don't.
No, that's
I mean, but the Super Bowl niggas also didn't know GNX.
I mean, yeah, but they knew Not Like Us.
Yeah. They knew Not Like Us, and I also think they knew Humble. And I mean, I don't know about DNA. Maybe DNA, but I think
Hell yeah, they knew DNA.
But I think what it was, I think it's what you said earlier about it being for the people more so at home. Like, I could tell you everybody that I seen on Instagram was singing along to the songs on their story. So it wasn't really for the people at the Super Bowl, which sucks because you fucking paid all that money. But at the same time, like, I just can't, I don't know. I can't see it.
Again, I feel like, being a black dude, most of my friends listen to J. Cole. So I also feel like if I check my social media, it'd be the same. Everybody would be like, yo.
Cold world.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely an opening if he wanted to do the Super Bowl to do the Super Bowl. I think he has enough hits. I think he can put down a decent 25-minute performance.
Yeah, I think he can figure it out.
Okay.
My brain ain't.
I
can't. But I mean, that's why I'm not at the Super Bowl.
I feel you. All right, I'll leave that there. We won't jump you.
No,
I think you defended yourself pretty
KOD.
well too.
KOD is also a great song to start off.
KOD is, but like that, and that's one of the reasons not to go back to this because after this we changed.
I would watch Motivate. I would like to see Motivate.
Would be dope, but like everything we were pulling from was like from 2014 Forest Hills Drive and before, basically. You know what I mean? Like, where's the recent J. Cole hit?
Too many times I've been on my own.
So what you're saying is, J. Cole, if you ever see this shit, the fall off better be fucking fire.
It better be fire.
The what?
The fall off better
the
be
what?
Better be. I'm counting on it.
The
Clouds
what?
was
No, honestly,
dope.
But honestly, I truly feel like if the fallout is what he's been saying it's gonna be for the last like 5 years, then it should be that.
Don't let expectations kill this project.
I'm not
Might
saying
delete later was
expectations.
the fall off, and he tricked us.
Hilarious.
Just like how Drake told us all his disses were AI, and then claimed them.
That would be wild.
that would be wild.
That nigga made a
nigga
whole new
scrambling.
project. Yeah, J. Cole at the crib making a new project because Might Delete Later didn't work.
Yeah,
That would be insane. I don't think that's the case at all.
I don't think
That shit
J.
was
Cole.
called
Don't let that be the case.
The Fell
bro.
Off.
Don't let that be the case. All right. So look, what music are we fucking with right now? Everybody give me their top 3 songs, whether it be a local artist or industry. What are you fucking with? What is your songs right now?
I got you. Releaser, Kid Cudi. Backseat Love, Sev Delisa.
Okay.
And Fort Knox by Goldfish.
Okay. We
Shout
gon'
out Fort Knox by Goldfish.
Yeah, it's the song from the Kia commercial with the hamster.
we gon' do
What you
it like
feel,
this too.
boy?
So you're gonna have to split Joe 3 into these 3 categories. Songs that you will skip on days, songs where you will listen on days, and songs where you definitely save into a playlist. Just to help our audience distinguish what like the favorite, like the song they must check out is. Okay?
Shit, the song that I skip on days. Well, man, I guess it's a pretty old school song, but Pocket Full of Stones Part 2, UGK.
Okay.
I'm listening to a lot.
Shout out UGK.
Man, rest
Bun
in
B.
peace, Pimp C.
Rest in peace, Pimp C, for sure.
Just because I've been listening to it a lot in general. So now I'm at the point where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm good. A song that I will listen to when it pops on that I love to hear is actually a local artist. Shout out Gossamer.
Oh.
Find
The
Out.
duo.
Yeah. Shout out Gossamer, local artist.
Hootie hoo.
Fire ass song. And a song that I listen to no matter the fuck what. Detroit rapper Boldy James, Formal Invite.
Ooh.
I like Boldy James.
Boldy James is actually pretty dope.
Great rap style.
Yeah. Okay. That's tough. Okay, let me think right quick. Songs that I would skip, but I still like. I've been listening to Absol's Do Better. I was listening to it on the way here. Actually in the car. That's my shit. I will skip it on some days, but when it comes on and the mood is right, it's just perfect. Nasan. I think that's how you pronounce his name, right? Nasan. Nasan from Detroit, man. The On My Block freestyle. That shit been, bro. The video for that joint is just so creative too. It's amazing. He just uses color to like tell a story, and if you watch it, you'll see. Watch that shit definitely. And then last, the one I gotta save to the playlist. And this is a shameless plug, but I gotta save that Get It by Imani Brown to the playlist. For sure. Yeah, if you ain't in tune, get in tune. For real. I think that's it. I'm cool with that. All right, so last topic, y'all.
Cool.
What the fuck is going on with these tariffs, bro? Like these taxes, fucking Arizona's $1.25, and
Bro, you saw what China just did.
yeah, I saw what is it, 125%?
What did China just
I
do?
think they was like
Them niggas
nigga
pulled the
bet.
Uno reverse. They
Yep.
pulled the draw 4 on us, bro.
They increased their tariffs to 125%, I think.
Don't you know when you playing Uno, you pull a draw 2 and that nigga say draw 2.
Yeah.
And you draw 2 and draw 2. Fuck you, man. Yeah, China just pulled a draw 4 on us, bro.
Damn.
It's so crazy, bro. Everything gonna be expensive. So, nigga, like random shit is because everything is made in China. This whole crib is made in China, bro.
My draws.
your drawers that made it. Our iPhones are made in China.
Nah, you see they flew a bunch of iPhones in, so like after these iPhones sell
Damn, it's gonna be a
your 16s
drought.
now.
Yeah, get your 16s now. I'm fully upgraded. Come on now.
I'm gonna stick with my 13 and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Same Z's.
I'm broken dangerous, my nigga.
Tell me I'm broken.
That shit gonna stop working on you. It's just gonna unplug, nigga.
This shit gonna start talking back.
It's cool. I got TikTok on this motherfucker. Once that shut down, I'm selling this bitch for
Bro.
just enough to get a new iPhone.
You selling it for TikTok?
Man.
You got Flappy Bird on that
We
motherfucker?
got Flappy Bird on
That
that
shit'll
bitch.
be worth $400 more.
That's like a goated iPhone right there, bro.
It is.
I'll say for damn show, I'm so scared to see what gas prices are gonna look like. And I know that ain't got shit to do with China, but like I know the US is gonna get their money in some way or in other ways.
Yeah.
And I'm just so scared for the
Food
future.
is expensive,
Food,
bro.
eggs are
Eggs,
$10,
I was just about to
bro.
say.
Man,
The fuck?
wait until these tariffs hit, my nigga.
The fuck, bro? We got self tariffs at the crib, like nigga, like their eggs are $10, bro. $100 won't even get you a decent amount of groceries.
I could
anymore.
get 5 grams of weed for 3 cartons of eggs.
Man, the amount of,
Eggs are out of control.
the amount of bartering we're about to start doing.
You know what I'm saying?
For fucking show, we need to go back to bartering,
I'm gonna be
nigga.
on OnlyFans breaking eggs for money.
Oh,
If y'all want to just see what luxury look like, pay $10.99. I'm gonna break these eggs in different places.
You're gonna have so many hate comments. So many people. It's gonna be like when people were stealing fucking toilet tissue for COVID.
Bro,
You gonna see
word.
J-Rod running out of fucking Trader Joe's with a whole
Do you know
basket
how
full
many
of
kids
dropping them
could-
on the floor,
eggs.
You know how many
sliding
kids
on the
could have eaten
yolk.
those eggs?
Eggs falling out of my cart like them old bank robbery videos with money. Just fucking falling out, just wasting it.
Yo. Okay, so effort not to get too political. We're not gonna dive deeper on terrorists because I know everybody already mad about the situations we in right now, so I'm not gonna aggravate people further. But this shit needs to stop. We can't do this. We trying to fucking eat. We can't eat food too expensive.
put the
This shit is crazy.
put the Family Feud X right there when you say stop.
It need to. This shit is ridiculous.
Bro.
Fucking ridiculous.
Hey,
I mean,
yo.
this shit is.
So
Fuck everything on it.
that's our first run of the Parks and Rec podcast in collaboration with Midwest Connect. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all liked it. Damn,
It's a pilot,
English.
baby.
I can't do it. I don't know. Can't do it. English. I want to send a special shout out to Just J Rod and Seal Messi for joining me on a couch today. This is not a casting couch. We only cast future superstars.
Boy, I jump out this window.
I don't even think that came out the way you wanted it to.
Yo,
Even when you tried to fix it.
It didn't, but we gonna keep it in there. Fuck it.
No,
That pilot shit, boy.
Moments. But I thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Until next time, peace.
take them glasses off and get in the pool.